Lila and Leo had always loved the whispering forest. The ancient trees, with their sprawling branches and thick foliage, seemed to hum with secrets. The forest was a place of wonder, filled with hidden groves, sparkling streams, and an array of wildlife that felt like friends. Today, as the twins ventured deeper into the forest than ever before, a sense of excitement and adventure buzzed in the air. The twins had always been inseparable. Lila, with her quick thinking and resourcefulness, balanced Leo's fearless spirit and boundless curiosity. Together, they made a perfect team. As they walked, the familiar sounds of rustling leaves and chirping birds accompanied them, but there was something different today. The usual serene whisper of the forest felt tinged with urgency. "Do you hear that, Lila?" Leo asked, his bright blue eyes wide with curiosity. Lila nodded, her senses keen. "It's like the forest is trying to tell us something." Their footsteps quickened, leading them to a clearing they had never seen before. At the center stood a majestic oak tree, its bark shimmering with a silvery glow. The twins approached, and to their astonishment, a soft voice emanated from the tree. "Brave children, the whispering forest needs your help," the tree spoke, its voice gentle yet filled with a weighty importance. Lila and Leo exchanged a glance, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. "What can we do?" Lila asked, stepping forward bravely. The tree's branches swayed as if acknowledging her courage. "A darkness is spreading, threatening to engulf the forest and all its inhabitants. You must find the silver feather, a magical artifact that can restore balance and light." Leo's eyes sparkled with determination. "Where do we find it?" The tree sighed, its leaves rustling like a whispering crowd. "The journey will be perilous, filled with riddles and challenges. You will need companions who understand the magic of this land. Seek out Finn, the wise fox, and Melody, the fairy of the morning dew. Together, you can overcome the trials ahead." With the mission set before them, Lila and Leo knew they had no time to waste. They thanked the tree and set off, their hearts filled with determination and a sense of destiny. The path through the forest grew denser and more winding as the twins ventured further. The air was filled with the scent of pine and the distant sound of a bubbling brook. They moved swiftly, their minds focused on finding Finn, the wise fox. After what felt like hours of trekking, they heard a rustling in the underbrush. Lila held up her hand, signaling Leo to stop. They crouched down, watching intently. From the foliage emerged a fox with a coat as red as autumn leaves and eyes that sparkled with intelligence. "Are you Finn?" Lila asked softly, her voice filled with hope. The fox tilted his head, studying them with a curious gaze. "I am. And you must be the brave twins the ancient oak spoke of." Leo nodded eagerly. "We need your help to find the silver feather." Finn's eyes narrowed thoughtfully. "The journey you seek is fraught with danger. But I see the courage in your hearts." "Very well, I will guide you. But first, we must find Melody. Her magic will be essential in facing the trials ahead." With Finn leading the way, the trio continued their journey deeper into the forest. The path became more challenging, with thick roots and low-hanging branches obstructing their way. But the presence of Finn, with his sharp senses and vast knowledge, gave them confidence. As dawn broke, casting a golden light over the forest, Finn led the twins to a meadow where the grass sparkled with morning dew. The air was fresh and filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. In the center of the meadow, a tiny figure with iridescent wings danced among the blossoms. "That's Melody," Finn whispered. The twins approached the fairy with a mix of awe and reverence. Melody's wings shimmered in the sunlight, and her laughter sounded like the tinkling of bells. She noticed them and flew closer, her eyes twinkling with curiosity. "Who are you, and why have you come?" she asked, her voice melodic and kind. Lila explained their quest and the urgency of their mission. Melody listened intently, her expression turning serious. "The silver feather is a powerful artifact," Melody said. "It resides in the heart of the enchanted glade, guarded by ancient magic and fearsome creatures. But with our combined strengths, we can succeed." With their team complete, the group set off toward the enchanted glade, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As they journeyed, the bond between them grew stronger, each member bringing unique skills and strengths to the quest. The first major obstacle they encountered was the River of Riddles. The water shimmered with an otherworldly glow, and the air hummed with a strange energy. A stone bridge stretched across the river, but as they approached, a voice echoed from the water. "To cross this river, you must answer my riddles," the voice intoned. "Fail, and you shall be swept away by the current." The group huddled together, ready to face the challenge. The first riddle boomed across the water. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?" Lila's mind raced. She remembered a story their mother had told them. "An echo," she shouted. The river rumbled, seemingly satisfied. "Correct. But there are more." The second riddle followed. "I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I?" This time, Finn's eyes lit up. "Fire," he answered confidently. The voice hummed in approval. "You are wise. One final riddle remains." The last riddle was the trickiest. "I am the beginning of the end, and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation, and I surround every place. What am I?" The group pondered, the pressure mounting. It was Melody who finally spoke, her voice quiet but certain. "The letter E." The river's glow intensified before dimming down, and the voice spoke one last time. "You have answered well. You may pass." With a sense of triumph, the group crossed the bridge and continued their journey, the enchanted glade drawing ever closer. As they ventured deeper, the forest began to change. The trees grew taller and closer together, and the light seemed to play tricks on their eyes. They had entered the forest of illusions, a place where reality and fantasy intertwine. "It's easy to get lost here," Finn warned. "Stay close and keep your minds sharp." As they walked, they encountered strange sights, trees that seemed to move, paths that twisted and turned on their own, and shadows that danced without any source of light. The forest seemed to test their resolve at every step. At one point, Leo stopped abruptly. "Did you see that? A unicorn." Lila turned, but there was nothing there. "It's just an illusion, Leo. We have to stay focused." But the forest's tricks grew more intense. They saw visions of their greatest fears and deepest desires, each illusion more convincing than the last. It took all their willpower to push through, reminding each other of their goal. Melody used her magic to dispel the illusions, creating a protective barrier around them. "Stay within the circle," she instructed. "The magic here is strong, but together, we are stronger." With Melody's help, they navigated the forest of illusions, emerging on the other side exhausted but unscathed. Finally, they arrived at the enchanted glade. The air was thick with magic, and the trees seemed to glow with an inner light. At the center of the glade stood a pedestal, and atop it, the silver feather glistened like a shard of moonlight.